This is playoff football in Chicago. The cold, the wind, the snow, and these Bear fans wouldn't have it any other way here inside historic Soldier Field. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. Second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Start the drive here with Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Hooker. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Man, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Go. Right there in the middle, 55. You run. Big ass, right.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That good for 19 on the first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of the playoff game. Get the running game established. Here's a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Switch. Check. Kill. Check 43.
They'll run here with Herbert. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to troop a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Check 3.
On play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement, because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
Switch it.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. 38 to 1. Watch the run. They're running.
Hooker now on 2nd down. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down.
Looking to throw. Hooker. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Oh, some strong running. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. St. Brown in motion right.
Let's go, dude.
3rd down. Hooker looks to throw it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Hooker now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Hawkeye came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28. That's all. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throw it. Hooker. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. His pass on target, Velus-Jones with it. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Herbert will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They go play action. Here's Hooker. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there. Good enough to move his sticks.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now Hooker going to change things up a bit.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Warriors 17. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Big.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role in why they are trailing right now. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. 19
tight. 19 tight. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
From the gun, it's Hooker. Incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll go for it. Hooker. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Herbert powering up the middle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Now, Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
To throw is Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
On 4th down, Fields working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears add 6 to their lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 68 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run here with Pacheco, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Check 26, check 26. Check 4, check 4. Check 480. 18, right in. We're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Hooker's going to throw it. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. So from outside the red zone now after the sack, a long 3rd and goal.
Check. Kevin Pirates.
Here's Hooker. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. He hit his first, this one from 38. Badgley's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when they're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. The fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. On first down, it's Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
On first and 10, Hooker. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Jones. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. You have to bring a little bit of that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. On first and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Out of the gun, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he'll take this is across midfield and inside the 45. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Hooker to throw it. He's going to air one out. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. But, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
Now Herbert to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now it's Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's brought down, but now before they get it across the 20-yard line. Fields to connect there for a Chicago first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Fields on first down. And again, back to Kmet. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Here's a give to Herbert. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Tracy Walker in on the tackle. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Check 50, check 50.
Another carry for Herbert on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Brings 22 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Come on, the ball. Check 25, check 25, check 25.
Off play action, Fields flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 1. Here's Fields. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer. St. Brown. And they keep those sticks moving forward. That time with a gain of 3. On first down, Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A handoff for Herbert. And they were able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Herbert, nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Foreman trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. Running here with Herbert, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the point after try for Santos. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. Bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Under 10, 10.
Hooker now off play action. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running him because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 3rd down, Hooker. This is caught by Williams. So the completion here for 6 yards. And a 3rd down. Hooker going to try and throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. Now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the second round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner, no matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel good for everyone associated with this team.
Warriors 17.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Hooker to throw. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive, there he hits the reliable target. 2nd and 6 coming up. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Now 1st and goal.
Montgomery.
Power, but he's not going to get in. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The touchdown saved their playoff lives momentarily. Now for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Now Fields. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. We'll give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Extend.
Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dime. Chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A huge play there in overtime. 49 yards.
Oh, what a time to come up with a play like that. Remember, though, with the updated playoff rules, you can't win it on this drive, but you sure can give yourself a leg up if you can finish this one off in the end zone.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on second down here. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Got his man, it's Williams. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That's a nice run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will not get the yard he needed. He goes the wrong direction. That ends up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front. Allowed the secondary to get home.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down.
Check 26, check 26. Back 38, back 38, back 38. 60 mountain.
Now Hooker. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
And he's wrapped up, taken down to the 25. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Hooker. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Booker. And he's going to be taken down. Safe back right at 18-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Badgley able to knock this one through, and they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Starting on the ground with Herbert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down the right sideline. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 180 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. On first down, right back to Herbert. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
And the Bears will fight on another week as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.